I'm really pleased that I liked Kate because I'm trying to get into action films more. I'm trying to watch a wider variety of films, and enjoying this film was a pretty promising thing. This was released in 2021. It's directed by Cedric Nicolas-Troyan. It's written by Amer Elim, and we have a cast including Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Woody Harrelson. It's because of Woody Harrelson that I decided to watch this, and I'm generally pleased that I had a reason to watch it. That being said, I didn't love every second of it. I don't know how much I actually cared about the main narrative, and I'll talk about that in a moment, but there were a lot of aspects that I did really enjoy. I'll read the description from IMDb. This sums it up really well without giving anything away, and this says, a jaded assassin assigned to target a Yakuza clan has 24 hours to find out who poisoned her and get vengeance before she dies. I will admit the beginning was very slow. It took a long point to get to that point, to get to the point of where she was poisoned. So a little slow to begin with, wasn't sure I was going to enjoy it. But after that, I was keen to see what would happen. I wasn't fully emotionally invested in finding out who tried to poison Kate. I was curious. I was keen to see what would happen and if she would uncover the truth in time before the poison fully kicks in and she dies. But at the same time, I wasn't fully invested in it, but it was okay. It worked well enough. But what's interesting for me, and this is not unique to this film, I've watched a couple of other action films recently and had a very similar response, is that while the narrative is interesting enough, I'm more interested in the technical aspects. And that's not necessarily the case for me with most films. I feel like people like films for two main reasons. I'm generalizing, but usually people are either driven by narratives and well-written characters, or they like the technical aspects, great special effects, awesome lighting and camera work. And I'm finding with the action films that I've been watching, the technical aspects are what I'm paying most attention to, or what are drawing me in more. And that's absolutely the case with this film. The camera work is brilliant. The use of lighting is phenomenal. We have this gorgeous pink lighting around Kate's car, and it's absolutely stunning. Visually, it is so compelling. So even when the narrative maybe wasn't as interesting for me as it could have been, I was still fully engaged watching this, unable to look away because it's just absolutely stunning. We have scenes where there's a little bit of slow motion and it's just visually absolutely gorgeous. The story is good, the narrative is well executed, but as I said, it didn't appeal to me every step of the way, but I still liked it. The performances are absolutely fantastic. It's a very high energy film. It's a very loud film as well. At certain points, we have a lot of obviously gunfire and things, and it gets quite loud, but not a criticism or anything. Just an observation. I wasn't sure if I'd like Kate. Honestly, based on the description, I didn't think I would, but I was watching it for Woody Harrelson, and I always go into a film with an open mind. And as I said, I am trying to broaden my horizons with the kinds of films that I watch. And I'm pleased to say I enjoyed Kate. Not perfect based on my personal preferences, but still a really good film. A lot of things that worked really well for me. And ultimately, I thought it was pretty good. If it sounds like it appeals to you, I certainly recommend it. But even if, like me, you're not too sure if it would work for you, give it a go. There might be aspects that you enjoy. I'm certainly pretty happy with the experience.